how Mineski is going to do the laning, but we'll have to see. Alright, Jules is going to be playing the Ancient Aberration. Jay going to be on the Windrunner. No, excuse me. Jay on Sanking, Mei on Windrunner. Woots going to be on the Shaker, and Bong playing the Spectre. Me on the other side here, we have Miguel once again on that Prophet. Seems like, yeah, he's got a solo build. He's not going into the jungle. On the bot here, Rise is going to be on the Witch Doctor. Mania playing the Crystal Maiden. Having the wards, and looks like Rise has bought Chicken. Any Sentry wards? No Sentry ward just yet. Link going to be playing that Slaughter with Stout Shield. Fairly standard build. And Angel playing the solo mid. Going to be having a Stout Shield on that Night Stalker as well. Don't know what that says. I'm sure the Peanut audience will know. But it seems like we're going to have AA, Shaker, and what? Spectre? Yeah, AA, Shaker, Spectre on the bot lane. So a defensive trialing here. They do have some killing power. Let's not forget that. Because, well, looks like as we have Prophet maybe forcing a TP. They're going to find Bong a little bit out of position. No idea why he's by himself. Cass is going to... Ooh. That Cass was, I'm not sure what he was expecting, but that's a waste of mana. And here we go, we could set something up if Spectral Dagger wants to be used. Shaker not in position as well, which by the way, I want to point out that was some horrible positioning from Mineski. Johnny want to stay together, and it's very lucky for them that they did not drop First Blood just like that, being so separated. Hatred gonna get picked up on the top lane here. May's gonna find it and harass a little bit against Migo. But he's going to run back to his towers. No big deal. So most of my attention will be focused on this bot lane. We're going to see Sanking on a solo mid position against Angel. And yeah, against the Night Stalker, you can solo Sanking. Let's see if he's going to actually level Cossack Finale, which should be fairly good against a melee hero. Yep, going to be burrow striking and doing a little bit of harass. But most of my attention will be spent on this bot lane here because, well, this is where all the kills going to come in. 2 melee heroes against 1 melee hero. And of course, Jules 1 600 range hero against 2 600 hero. The passive laning is going to be in advantage of SK. You can see the camp is not blocked off, so we could get some pulls going on here from the Radiant side. So it seems like, well, oh, Shaker gotta be really careful as we see a little bit of passive harass coming against a Shaker, taking a couple of pot shots, and no big deal. Shaker's one of the best hero in a trialing or dueling simply because he could stay outside of EXP range but still in range to drop off a fissure, and that's really, really important for him. Back in the mid lane here, looks like Sandstorm is going to be Jay's choice as he's popping up, really annoying Angel a little bit. Angel is going to have the last hitting ability to really last it under Sandstorm and still deny under Sandstorm as well, so he doesn't really care. But looks like, ooh, Shaker going to be in position. Drop off a single fissure, blocks off the Witch Doctor, but I don't think he really cares, and here comes Slardar, and Shaker in an awkward position here as well. As we see, Spectral Dagger goes on right now. Mania, really low HP. He's going to get a salve cancel. Nicely done. And I think... Oh, Mania gets a little bit blocked here by Rise. Rise is going to go... kind of get First Blood away. And it looks like Jules might be in a little bit of trouble. Nice fissure block here for Moots. Wow, what a perfect fissure block. Rise is going to go down as well. Jules picks up a double kill. Nicely done. Aggressive play here from Mineski. First, of course, off a Spectral Dagger and a Kofi on the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden getting killed because his teammate blocked him, but now was Roots getting a perfect fissure block and then getting himself a nice kill there. Really beautifully done by Mineski. 2 kill advantage for Mineski. And SK is going to play a little bit more defensive now that they're a little bit out of, well, Shaker and the Ancient Aberration moving hard very aggressively, and this just shows you the power of this dueling combination of AA and Shaker, because, well, you're gonna get at least 3 or 4 seconds of chain stun for sure, and we've just been seeing a lot of that in the previous engagement. And now looks like Cass is gonna be going right on Bong, double stun on him right now, and they can't really go on. Just not enough stuns, not enough nukes to bring him down. He will have almost gold for a ring of health in just a bit, so he's going to be patient and pick that one up. You know, back in the middle lane here, Jay's going to have a little bit of trouble. He's not going for Cossack Finale. Has gone for Sandstorm and the Burrow Strike, but it looks like Angel is going to have the rune control as he's sending these illusions ever so annoying, harassing that Sanking. Sanking's going to walk right up, Sandstorm up, and try to push the lane a little bit. And it looks like Bado is coming their way. We have a double crow here from Mineski, and yeah, you could bet that means a Bado crow here for our Sanking friend, and also for Mei on the top lane, who presumably will be getting a bottle fairly soon. Back in the bottom lane here, Mania at level 2, Rise at level 2 as well, and Link At level 3, they are going to have the level disadvantage, and they might have a go right on them. Fissure block is going to be insane if they could get on Link. And here we go. Roots in position. It looks like he's going to miss the block, so they're not going to waste a mana to do so. The support's doing quite a bit of damage. Here comes Miguel, going to TP right in. Does he have a tango? Does he have a tango? No, he does not have a tango. Looks like Jules is going to go down here, and looks like, he's going to go down as well. That Fissure block actually trapping himself in. A little bit of misplay here, but they did force Miguel to TP in the bot lane. He's going to have to use a TP scroll to get out. I do believe they're going to get out. Or they could transition into push by summoning a couple of treants. I don't think that's going to be the case. He's going to buy a TP scroll and go back to the top lane here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane here, Night Stalker gets a free kill on Sankey. I'm not too sure how that was happened, but maybe a fear was involved. Yep, fear is picked up. Looks like Miguel's going to TP right out back in the lane. Now, May did get a little bit of free farm in that extent, but not really enough to mitigate the fact that they lost both the Spectre and the Shaker and the Ancient Aberration on the bot lane. So suddenly, it was 2-0, and then Mineski just dropped 3 kills, or 2 kills. Back in the mid lane here, looks like we had Jules coming around to set up a gank, but really not enough to get a kill on Angel. It is a 450 in the game, 3 kill advantage to 2. In favor SK. Goal difference, nothing too big to talk about here.
Don't think you love me.
Ancient Aberration trying to wrap around here, but there's really good ward coverage. Really seeing exactly where the support lineup here for the Mineski, and well, that's why the SK team really holding on to this bot lane. Still okay. Let's check out how we're doing in terms of farm, as that's going to be indication on how this game is going to be going. This is so far a very low killing game. 20 on Miguel, 17 on the Slaughter, and 20 on Angel. Decent farm here, considering that we're only 5.5 minutes and we're seeing 4 to 5 average in terms of CS per minute. Not too bad. I mean, on the other side here, Windrunner's got 23, 14 on the Spectre, and 23 on Sanking. As we see a little bit of engagement on the Shaker. Shaker's going to get a block off, unfortunately, only setting the Crystal Maiden. And here we go, the right click's going to do the work as, one more hit's going to do a nice magic wand pop. He's going to be okay. One more hit as we see Link use a crush just to get that kill. But Mac in here, did we get a Crystal Maiden kill? Yes, we did. But also we lost a Windrunner on the top lane. Not sure how that happened. But trading 1-for-1 on the bot lane. It's a decent trade considering that, well, Spectre got the kill there. Or got the EXP on the kill. So nicely done for them. Back on the top lane here, not sure how the Windrunner died. Double damage and get bottled up as we see Sandstorm being leveled up on the Sanking. So really opting for that Sandstorm cooldown, because he knows he's going to be using a lot of it to really push the lane and harass. As we see Fear going right on the Sanking. A teleport in for him as well. A couple more antics going to do it. Can he go and slash? Barely he can. What is he doing? He's barrel striking up the hill. He's bottling up like crazy. Sandstorm cooldown. Not on the cooldown right now. He did not need to do that at all. I'm not too sure why he barrel strike up the hill. Well, maybe he was a little bit afraid of, let's say, a Crystal Maiden TPing in. But really, there was no need for him to really barrel strike up the hill like that, especially with Sandstorm on cooldown. And that was a kill that he did not need to give away. So very unfortunate for that Sanking. The support lineup here for the Shaker and the Ancient Aberration in position, and that means that Spectre is not going to get any farm. It looks like they're going to do a big lane switch as we see Spectre comes to the mid lane as well. Maybe trying to set up a gank as we see Angel goes right in and gets a kill on Ancient Aberration for free. These free kills are really setting Mineski back. I'm not too sure how Windrunner died on the top lane here to a Prophet as well earlier, so that was just really confusing. As we see 3 guys in the mid lane, are they going to set up kill? No, they're not. At the very least, they're going to scare Angel back a bit. Meanwhile, on the bot lane here, we can see this bot lane transition into push. Yeah, no one in the lane, and they know because they have a pair of wards right behind that tower. Prophet could TP right in here. As we see Rise doing a good job here, going to be casting these creeps and drawing them away. There is a glyph already being used. Prophet TP right in, and there's a summon being popped up. And this tower is going to go down in a matter of seconds. Ancient Aberration not level 6 yet, so won't be able to use his ultimate to defend. And Shaker not really in position to defend as well. And this tower is going to go down. Nicely done here by SK. 1 tower lead, 4 kill leads, and looks like a little bit of a creep kill lead here for SK as well. Fairly good start for them. Windrunner on the top side should not be denying. In fact, should be pushing this creep wave like crazy. Should be using his mana as well. Full mana here. for that windmill. No one in the lane, so just go auto attack and push, man. There we go. Because you're going to be behind in terms of tower. Miggle, sensing that, going to TP right in. Sanking gets a haste rune, and it looks like they're going to transition and kill on the top lane here. Slow goes on Miggle, and come on, Mei. Come on, Mei. Set something up. 4 guys going to top lane here. They have haste on the Sanking. And I don't think he knows. Oh, here we go. Miggle's going to get slowed down. He's going to get burrowed. Shaco shot. Shaco shot. There's a Shaco shot, and they're going to get the kill here. But unfortunately, tower right on Jay. He needs to go to Sandstorm. Go to Sandstorm. Go to Sandstorm! No, I don't know why he's not going to Sandstorm. It looks like Sanking gonna go down here, maybe in a little bit of trouble as his win run just ran out. Angel getting the mana for that Void and also a force for the cooldown of the Void. Crystal Maiden gonna be in position to drop off her spells as well. So did you get a kill on the Miggle? But they lost a 2-hero for that, a 3-hero for that. Apparently Ancient Apparition go down as well. 4-11 here in favor of SK. Meanwhile, SK Ling and Rise still pushing on that bot lane as if nothing is happening. This is not too good for Mineski here, as we see the gold difference, really 4 to 5k gold difference in favor of SK. And we're only 10 minutes in here. That's a huge gold difference, as we see a big TP right in here for Miggle. Going to be summoning the trees and going to be going for yet another tower push. SK, sensing the fact that they have advantage, is going to be driving this one home, as they're going to be taking yet another exterior tower. That's another 1,000 gold advantage in favor of SK. And is anyone going to defend this? Nope. As we see Jay very, very low in terms of level, despite that he's a solo mid Sanking. You can see in comparison, I assume that Mineski is just lagging hard. I mean, he had a lot of time to respond to this, and he's going to go down. Yep, indeed he will. Another free kill being picked up here by SK. For anyone that's wondering, we are playing in the US West server. So there might be a little bit of lag. Well, both teams is not playing on their natural server. As we have a pause in the game. Probably a little bit of technical difficulty. So good time to check out how we're doing in terms of farm. No, I'm farming too beautifully. 10 minutes in here, we have 4 creep kills per minute on Link and also on Angel. But more importantly, Spectre's got like 2 CS per minute. Sanking's at 2 CS per minute. And Mineski team is just getting outmanned at this point. They're under leveled. If we look at level per minute, or EXP per minute, it's not even close. 700 EXP per minute. I mean, that stat is kind of like pointless, other than it's a really big number, but still, you can see it right now. Mineski in somewhat of a big trouble. They do have the late game presence, I suppose, with the Spectre, but that's a long time ago. Look at how aggressive these warding here being pulled up by Mania. They're gonna make a huge dive for this mid tower. It's gonna be a 5v2 dive, and they're gonna be in a little bit of trouble here, as Cass is gonna bounce a big dive. And it looks like that 4 is going to be dropped on Mei. Mei really trying to juke into the corner. And here comes Sanking dropping a Sandstorm and a Burrow Strike. But Link going to work on Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition is going to go down here. And I do believe Link's going to be A-OK. Yep, he's going to go down nonetheless. Shaco Shaco on Angel. Angel's finally going to go down here. As we see Sanking Burrow Strike in. He's really low on the mana. Doesn't have to cool down the Sandstorm. He's getting chased here. As we see a Sprout goes right on a Bomb. But Bomb doesn't care because he has Spectral Dagger. Getting hit down a little bit. It was a 2-for-2 engagement so far. But they're not done just yet. A single teleportation coming back in, and that's a Shaker. That's going to be a long initiation range. Are they going to go on Rise? No, they're not. That's going to be the end of the engagement. Very, very strange engagement. I thought for a second there that SK is going to get a huge lead as they dive really, really big time here for the Mineski team. But Mineski, good response, a good teleportation in. Even team fight 2-for-2. But you got to keep in mind that team fight was fought under Mineski Tower, so Mineski should have had the advantage. A Blast going to go